Yeah, I just finished playing the third Professor Layton game, and it's been kind of a Professor Layton heavy week. I mean, even trending on Twitter, which is very weird for a character like that. Obviously, that's because of the recent Level 5 news event where they revealed they were going to do Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright game, which I'm very, very excited about on the 3DS. 3D pointing, that's going to be fantastic. Um, but yeah, as you might have got gathered if you've seen my previous Professor Layton video, which was shot about 3 minutes before this one, I don't like the puzzling as much. I mean, they've definitely changed it up from the first two games in this third one. The fact that I mean, you can tell that there was a very quick turnaround between 1 and 2, and I think that there was about a year turnaround between 2 and 3, so they actually had some time to throw in some different mechanics, etc., etc., and it is definitely a better game, but like all the previous games, I'm not there because I like puzzle games, I'm there because I love the world they've created for Professor Layton. And I don't want to give away too much of the story because it hasn't actually come out in the UK yet. I was playing the American version. Thank you very much for movie time. Yeah, where the hell was I going? Let me just pause. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give away too much of the story, but I was going to just say as much as I hate to admit it, but the fact is I don't need to admit it. I'm recording this and it's not like I was going to say it anyway, but it did actually make me cry at the end of the game. So, well, there, I said it. Yeah, it serves as a fitting end to the trilogy. I mean, I know they're making a second trilogy that's already underway in Japan. The fourth game's out over there. I'm curious if that will be ported to the 3DS for the American release, because they seem to have shifted completely to the 3DS for all the games that are still in the works. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. And yeah, I cannot wait to get hold of an English translation of the Versus game they're coming up with, because I love Phoenix Wright games. I like them better as games, but equally I would also be happy if they, like with the Layton games, I would be perfectly happy if they were just movies or anime series or whatever. Both of them I can, in cases, just completely do without the game part. I just love the story, the world they've created, but as a game, I do prefer the Phoenix Wright games. But in many respects, with both of them, I am kind of stupid. Sometimes I just butt my head against brick walls and I don't get what the game is trying to tell me with a puzzle. So sometimes they get on my nerves, but yes, the third Layton game, I would definitely recommend it, unless you're even worse than me with puzzles and you just get too frustrated and you don't like the world they've set up with the first two games and all the very quirky and very caricature-like characters they set up. So yeah, I would recommend it, but obviously this is just me, one guy's opinion. So yeah, I enjoyed it anyway, so